Hello and welcome back to Yay Basketball, the basketball game show. Monday, July 10th, 2023, recording live from the Yay studio. I am your host and producer, Michael Padilla. Along with me today, I have an acquaintance of mine, Bob Aldrett.
Hey everyone. Hey Michael, I've got 2 mugs today, man.
Wow. I wonder where they can buy those. As well as one Justin Moore.
I have singular mug. I have one mug.
Nice one.
Just one.
As well as Trey Dishner.
What's up, guys? I have no mug.
Nice mug!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Why
I
do
got
you
a mean mug.
Why do you not have a
Subtraction.
mug? We can get you a mug. We got an extra.
Just, you know,
Oh, okay.
You can borrow one of
just
mine.
chilling. We're chilling hard today.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. We do appreciate it. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends, and follow us at Yay_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
Last week, we had TikTok extraordinaire Water, Miles Durr, join us to talk all things free agency, as well as play What Did He Say, a round of Team 20 questions. We threw Julius Randle in the Matchup Madness Gauntlet, and then Water put his skills to the test in Guess That Player, and he had a very special result. You should go check that out. Huge shout out to Water for joining us. It was a fantastic episode. He was a great guest.
Yeah,
Thank you for being so generous with
So
your
much
time,
fun.
Miles. We do
Thanks for having
appreciate you. Also, go to yaybasketball.com for exclusive YB merch like those mugs that the boys were talking about. We've also got t-shirts, mugs, hats, stickers, and hoodies with a bunch of great designs, so go grab some of that sweet to Yay Basketball merch, yaybasketball.com for exclusive YB merch. Now, this is the basketball game show, so before we dive into our first game of the day, Justin, can we get an update on the scoreboard and a recap of our picks from last week, please? You can.
Here we are. Oh, man. Well, Michael and Trey didn't bet any points last week because we had to settle the little tiebreaker. So that leaves both of you, that leaves Michael with 1,700 points in last place. Bob in first place with 2,400 points. He had the Liberty scoring more points than the Aces. That kind of happened. I took Novak Djokovic to win Wimbledon. I thought it was going to be a last weekend thing. Apparently it's longer than that. So it'll win this weekend. So I've neither won, I guess, or lost. So I'm still out 100 points for right now. I have 1,900 points tied with Trey. Who had the Dream over the Sparks, but obviously the Dream did that, so the Sparks won, and so Michael lost.
Yes. Well, that's backwards, I believe. The Sparks lost, I lost. And so, just to be transparent with everyone, I had a bit of a complicated week this week due to scheduling and other factors, so I was unable to partake in the creation of my punishment. Now, we have a fairly stiff penalty on the show when you are unable to partake in your punishment. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a punishment. So, Justin, would you go ahead and reduce 500 points from my total score? And in addition, I will be reuniting with the old friend of mine, the Bomb Beyond Insanity today. Yeah, not looking forward to it. I'll let you guys, you can let me know when you want me to do it. You want me to do it now as we get into What Did He Say later? What do you think? You want me to do it like as we're starting to talk about things, or it's your call?
I think it'd be funnier if we decided at a random point in time during the show.
Yeah, just like
We'll let you know.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
have it ready to go, and then we'll hit you with it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know?
I'll dab a little.
Ejecto seat, cuz.
I will dab
He's
a
not
little
going
bit
to see
out.
it coming.
Ooh, that is
Ejectocito, cuz.
that is a portion there. Golly,
Wow.
that's a lot.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael.
All right.
I'm sweating thinking about it.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
give
all
you
right.
back 500, man. Shit.
I want you to know that this is not an easy choice for me, but here it is. So this is where we are. Now, if you want to keep track of all of those game picks, as well as chat with us, ask us questions, or give us game ideas throughout the month, be sure to hit the link in the description of this episode to join our Chalkboard group chat. It is a fun and free! Nice
Hear that
little,
echo?
I like
That's
that.
nice. I like it.
Way to support the show. All right, we've got a fun episode ahead of us, so let's just dive in with everybody's favorite game.
What did he say?
Talking about practice, not a game.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
That's right, it's What Did He Say? The rules for this game are very simple. I will play an audio clip of an NBA personality, player, coach, or analyst. It will be your job, Justin, Trey, and Bob, to work as a team to guess who or what that person is talking about. Each correct guess is worth 100 points. In the event of an incorrect guess, I will receive the 100 points. 2 clips today. Are you ready to begin, team?
Let's do it.
Just
feeling it.
Updating my water champ. Yes, ready.
We can talk about that towards the end of the show.
No, I just catching up.
Okay. Who is Rick Bucher talking about in this clip?
He showed me everything I needed to see. He didn't make shots. He got his shot off easily. He got where he wanted to go. His floor vision is way better than I haven't seen him play. Like, you can play through him, and I'm not worried about his physicality at all.
Who is Rick Bucher, the worst on TV, talking about?
He's pretty bad.
I hate Rick Bucher.
He's not entertaining.
I hate Rick Bucher more than I hate any other analyst.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I thought like your most hated was Bill Simmons.
That Mad
No,
Dog
Bill Simmons is
sucks.
fine. Whatever. I'm not a fan of Bill
Skip
Simmons.
Bayless?
Skip Bayless sucks a lot. But Rick
Bayless
Bucher
is
is
terrible.
the worst.
The worst.
Anyway, I think
Anyways,
he's
go
talking
ahead.
about Scoot Henderson.
You think
Oh.
so? Wow.
Ah,
that was
see,
left field.
No, I thought he was talking about Victor.
I thought he was talking about
Didn't
Victor
make a lot
as
of
well.
shots, took a lot of shots. His vision was good. People talked about how good his passing.
Never
surprised
seen him
people.
play.
Never saw him play.
Physicality.
I noticed that first game he passed the ball a lot.
Yeah.
like I almost too much. It almost seemed like, dude, why aren't you getting?
They were really
being
good
a little
passes,
more
though.
aggressive? Yeah, they were, and
were
like
good
to see a
passes.
big guy like that.
All right, let's get out of the way, Victor.
Victor.
Victor, let's see.
Let's talk about Wemby.
Yeah.
There it is. Yes,
Thanks, guys.
Correct. Yes. Victor Wembanyama bounced back from a lackluster Summer League debut to notch 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks in his second and final Summer League game. What did you see from Victor this weekend, Bob?
Vision. What we were just talking about is ability to pass. There were some, like even the first few possessions that he had in that first game, I didn't feel like he defaulted to the pass. I feel like he just utilized the pass. And they were pinpoint. They were right into the paint. It was really, really well done. So I had really never seen the vision on this thing, the Paul Bettany on this thing, but he is very good at passing the ball, which surprises me.
Shout out to you for knowing that actor's name.
Of course, he's an awesome actor. Knight's
I love
Tale,
Paul Bettany.
Knight's
Nobody
Tale,
knows.
Wimbledon.
I think that Paul Bettany's one of those guys that, a lot of people would say, like, he's that one guy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? He's
Yeah.
kind of got that.
He's in
But
the thing.
I know that guy.
Yeah, cool.
It's great.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Justin?
Yeah, I mean, we saw the first game. I feel like was more of a a jitters, maybe situation, a one-off for Victor, and then the second game really came out and played great. Obviously, the defense and the blocking was there. It was awesome. The vision was a good surprise. In the second game, his scoring went up. His shot wasn't falling the first game, so I think people jumped on him a little bit, and rightfully so. And everybody's bigging him up. People are going to try and tear him down, so that's what it is. But yeah, I was thinking about it. I really, at one point in time, wanted to play for Chicago, so it can be the Wemby City.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I
that.
mean?
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Anyway, but yeah, what do you think, Trey?
But also leading into a Bulls Spurs matchup, it could be the Windy City versus the Wemby City.
LeBronto, and it's
you
Wemby
go.
City because he owns Chicago.
There you
That'd
go.
be there. It
There it
is.
is.
Trademark
as well.
it.
All right, Trey. Well, I'm
Yeah.
interested to see what you got on this one because we
Okay.
had a little conversation over the weekend.
We did, yeah. And what I've taken away from Wemby is that he's adjusting. Obviously, hasn't played in the NBA. There's a lot of hype on him. He, switching balls. I noticed he was like basketballs from the international ball to the NBA ball. It's a different ball.
What did he say?
So yeah, what I've taken from it is that he's adjusting. He did bounce back from the first game. I was hard on him. I was like, yo, like this guy's a bust. Kind of, I started speaking like I did say that. I was like, man, like, you guys were playing the Charlotte Hornets. He should have performed a lot better than what he did. He bounced back and shut me up on game 2. Scored a lot better, was a lot more efficient, seemed a lot more aggressive too. Like when he was around the bucket, he was like putting stuff back, dunking it. That's more the Wemby that I was expecting to see. So I'm excited to see him play this year. Yeah.
So I was very surprised when you were kind of going off in the
I
group
was
chat
going
about
hard.
how Victor wasn't going to be as great as everybody made him out to be. Because like I said, it's one summer league game.
For sure.
You can't, define anyone's career on one summer league game. Otherwise, Ben Simmons and Anthony Bennett would be 2 of the greatest players of all time, and that's obviously not the case.
Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
look,
very true.
he's going to be fine. He proved that in his second game, and I think that our friend of the show, Ryan Hammer, a couple weeks ago, had it right that he might not be this incredible offensive threat, but at least right away. But his defensive impact is going to be felt immediately. 5 blocks in game 1, 3 blocks in game 2, and he only played 22 minutes in game 2. It's very impressive stuff. I am fully in on the Victor hype train. I never thought that I'd be a fan of a Spurs player, but this guy, the way he carries himself, and this whole Britney bullshit, like all that, like I'm very impressed with him so far, and he's only been in the NBA for 3 weeks.
Yep.
So I can't wait to see what this guy has in store. I do just want to make a note right now. You're hearing it first right here on Yay Basketball. They are already beginning the hold him to an unbelievable standard, much like a LeBron. So the Spurs made the announcement that he is being withheld from summer league games, and I saw a Bleacher Report post that said Wemby done with summer league. And it doesn't sound like much, but it's those little changes in the way that they make that statement. It's like, yeah, he is done playing in summer league, but the way that you say that in big block letters makes it look like he's fed up with it. And that's how the narrative changes, and that's how we get another guy like LeBron who's just unnecessarily hated for a lot of his career for a lot of different things. And I hope that does not stay the way it has begun so far with Victor, because I'm a big fan of him already. Can't wait to see
He's got a big
what he
old
has to
target
do.
on his back.
He does, of course, and he will, yes. And I mean, I think we can all agree that he's going to be a good player. At worst, he's going to be pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah.
All-timer.
Yeah, I do think he has the potential to be an all-timer. So,
And he's going to coach for 5 years.
yeah. Oh, I guess we should touch on that real quick.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
That doesn't happen
That's
often.
huge.
that doesn't happen often,
and especially from the Spurs.
And think about it. What was Monty Williams' coach? What was his contract?
6 years.
6
something
years,
like that.
79.5, and then the Spurs kind of reset it, and they were like, yeah, for sure. Here's $80 million for 5 though, because you're the greatest ever. So,
You think he signs that if they didn't get Victor?
no,
No,
Yeah,
well,
I think
of
he would
course
have been
not.
done.
no, I definitely don't.
I don't know.
think so.
I just think he likes basketball, so
I
I
think
think
he
he
likes-
would have just stayed doing it. Because why not?
5 years, though?
I think
$80 million, yeah.
I agree with that. Did you see? He made the joke.
Yeah.
What keeps me going? My paycheck. Yeah, he's making that much money. He's also the president of basketball. He runs the show in San Antonio. But
He
then
would have
also,
had a blast with Scoot.
you know,
or,
I had
Yeah.
this thought as well that like I think that unfortunately Greg Popovich's wife passed, and this isn't a pretty thought, but maybe he doesn't have a whole lot outside of the Spurs. He's been there for what, 20, 30 years or something like that? 25,
Yeah,
30
he probably
years, something
wants
like
to just
that.
keep going.
Keep grinding, make Victor an all-timer, go win a couple more rings, retire.
Yeah. And like once
right
again,
off into the
once
sunset.
she's gone, like you just go, what else are you going to go do?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. What is retirement going to look like for Greg Popovich?
Bring
Yeah.
LeBron and Bronny back there?
I'll
That's
actually, so Greg, and you can talk about like retirement. What do you do? Do you go hand it like, what do you do? Do you golf and whatnot? Greg already has this extensive, and speaking from a weird corner of my world, a massive wine collection. And he is so into these dinners and really in like the stuff that he knows is the shit that
Yeah.
the master sommeliers know. The people who spend all this time know what these places are and like where they're coming from. And Greg is already doing that, and he's getting people to understand and know things outside of basketball. It's that life basketball balance, and that is Greg Popovich, the beautiful man that he is.
With him signing the 5 years, does the win record that he's going to put up
Unbreakable.
unbreakable, right?
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
The most unbreakable thing in sports then at that point in time?
I mean, Spoelstra could be there for another how many years, but they don't not never, but they don't put as much effort into the regular season. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough.
Oof.
All right, let's get to question 2. Good job to you guys. 100 points to you. Question 2: Who is speaking in this clip, and who is this person talking about?
Has been able to mentally tell himself, you're not tired.
Right.
You're not injured. You're like, he's been able to mentally do that. And I got a chance to watch him for 4 years. Like, he wouldn't, if he was hurt, he couldn't even talk that language in front of him. Like, bro, you hurt. No, I'm not hurt. Your ankle hurt. No, I'm not hurt.
Who's speaking in that one? Who's being spoken
man, that's
about?
tough.
4 years. At first, I thought it was like Rich Paul talking about LeBron James, but then I've only been around.
I'm thinking
I
of
was
the-
around him for 4 years.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
No,
but
you're good.
First thing that came to my mind is D Wade. It sounds like D Wade
Talking?
talking.
I think it sounds like Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague.
Yeah.
Who would he be talking about?
Random one out there. So Jeff Teague did a bit of a media circuit lately. I can't remember what the specific thing that he was on. I don't remember what he was talking about, but it sounds like Jeff Teague. And the clip that it was pulled for, I don't know. And I
know
know
what
this
you're
could be
talking
a
about,
ridiculous one. And if he's talking about 4 years, where was he? Was it
Atlanta. He was there for 4
Atlanta?
years.
He was there for that long.
He was
So
there
who's he
with like
talking about?
Josh Smith,
Doesn't get tired.
ISO Joe.
ISO Joe.
But like I don't think he'd be talking about any of those.
All right,
But I
let's
guess
go back
if
to
it
the.
could be then. I guess Dwayne Wade played with LeBron longer than 4 years, but then they'll say they're talking about Miami. He played with him in Cleveland. So unless they're just talking about the Miami years, then it's like, oh, you're with him for 4 years. You're not
He wouldn't
hurt.
just be talking about.
No, I'm not. You're hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm fine. But as I also go to LeBron because he's hurt, but he's never hurt.
Yeah.
You know, or at least obviously recently, yeah. But you know,
Been with him for 4 years. Can we hear that one more time?
You sure can, my friend.
Thanks.
Has been able to mentally tell himself, you're not tired.
Right.
You're not injured. You're like he's been able to mentally do that. And I got a chance to watch him for 4 years. Like he wouldn't, if he was hurt, he couldn't even talk that language in front of him. Like bro, you hurt. No, I'm not hurt. Your ankle hurt. No, I'm not hurt.
I think you're right, Trey.
Yeah, I think Dwayne Wade
Talking about LeBron.
about LeBron.
Think so? I know it's. I'm pretty sure it's Dwayne Wade, but I'm not sure if.
I trust that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the answer?
Dwayne Wade talking about LeBron James. Why not?
Dwayne Wade talking about LeBron James. Let's see who is speaking first.
And the guy that's stopping by for a conversation and a drink today is an NBA all-time great. He's a 3-time NBA champ. He's a finals MVP, a 13-time NBA All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, 8-time member of an All-NBA team, 3-time member of the All-Defensive team, member of the 75th anniversary team, 2009 scoring champ, Olympic gold medalist. He's the Miami Heat leader in points, games, assists, steals, shot made, shots taken. His number 3 is retired by Miami Heat and Marquette. He's an Emmy winner, New York Times best-selling author, executive businessman, host of the game show The Cube on TBS, a model, once voted NBA's best-dressed player, father, philanthropist, husband. D. Wade. Did I get it all in?
Bro, I was looking to see who's about to come through the door. You kept going. I was like, who walking through?
He's talking about Jeff Teague there. And of course,
Almost got you.
let's see who he's talking about.
But mentally. And so LeBron,
Let's go.
Yes, well
Let's
done.
go.
200 points to you guys, 300 for the game.
Teamwork.
Yeah, it's Dwayne Wade talking about how LeBron James keeps his mind sharp enough to, I guess, turn off injuries and to compete at the highest level continuously. Also on this podcast, Dwayne Wade said this.
my mind, I was in GOAT level of my mentality and my talent. I didn't get a chance.
D. Wade doesn't tear his knee in college. D. Wade doesn't have the 2 knee surgeries in the NBA, and he played 16 seasons. What's D. Wade numbers?
You doing your GOAT conversation with me. You doing what's your bad? What they do?
Yeah.
No.
So I'd have had to go basketball when I'm talking about D. Wade. I'd have had to.
Well, I mean, like I said, we talking about ifs. You take away the injuries away, I'm still playing basketball right now if I want to.
Wow.
Right?
So let's have a little fun with that conversation because I thought that was an interesting clip. And also, it is a 2-hour video on YouTube, show, podcast, whatever you'd like to call it, the Shay Shay Show. And if you're even remotely a fan of Dwayne Wade, definitely recommend checking that out. It is 2 hours of good conversation. Dwayne Wade is a brilliant storyteller, entertainer, and obviously athlete and all that. So go check that out if you haven't already. But let's dive into that conversation. If Wade never got injured, where do you think he ranks all time?
Top 15, top 20, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Top 15, top 20.
Justin, you have a pretty rigid all-timer list in your head already.
Yeah.
So where do you think he slides to?
I've already got him at like right anywhere you could sell me on. Honestly, like 18 to 23. I think that's a very fair place to put him as of right now. And I guess it depends on if he never ever gets hurt in his entire career, he never misses a game. You know what I mean? If that's where they're going with it, if things are a little different, I still don't think he'd still be playing just because I think your athleticism wanes as the older you get. He'd be. I think he's 1 year older than LeBron or 2.
I think 2 because he played 4 years.
Yeah, so 2 years older than LeBron. So then you go, okay, would you really still be athletic enough to be in the NBA? I don't think so at this rate with the athleticism in the NBA. But I don't think he gets very much higher than that. Strictly because he still would have gone. He wins the 2006 one. Then LeBron comes to town, and he's not going to be better than LeBron James at any point in time. So you kind of get that marker as like the second option for at least your 2 championships for those 2 at least. So I go, okay, I don't think you go up much higher.
Yeah,
and you don't have the individual accolades. I don't see him winning MVPs. I don't see him doing certain things even if he never gets hurt because there's just other players, a la LeBron James, that are just better than him even if he's healthy all the time.
Yeah, I mean, but I do think though that if he doesn't get injured, they do win 14 as well. And I also don't know that LeBron leaves. which maybe in the conversation, now we're kind of getting off into completely hypothetical land. But if Dwayne Wade is fully healthy, still in 13 and 14, those Heat teams are winning all 3 of those rings, I believe.
I mean, maybe that Spurs team was really
They
good.
were really good,
So-
but the reason that the Heat lost that series was because it was LeBron on his own, pretty much. Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade combined for fewer points and rebounds and assists in pretty much every major statistical category than LeBron did in the 2014
but Chris Bosh is
finals,
still
and that was one of the biggest blowout in finals history.
falling apart in this situation. Only
Sure.
Dwayne Wade doesn't get hurt anymore.
But also,
Chris
Bosh wasn't falling apart. He just had a bad series. He wasn't falling apart. Wayne Wade was falling apart. The whole team was gassed from the win streak. Anyways, Trey, what do you think Wade would rank if he never got injured?
If I would rank Dwayne Wade top 15, honestly. Right now, I'm looking at Complex's list as Charles Barkley at 16, Dirk Nowitzki at 17. I think he's better than both of those players. He's a big reason why Miami was winning. If LeBron didn't have Dwayne Wade, I don't see with just Bosh. Which we can go to what ifs, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, 08, 09 scoring champion, he's definitely was in the talks for an MVP. You can't knock him for that. He's a great defender. He was always guarding the best player on the other team. An 8-time All-NBA. This dude, 13-time All-Star. I put him top 15.
Yeah, one of the
Easily.
best defensive guards ever. Definitely the best shot blocking guard ever. He has the stats to back that up. So I love Wade. I don't really know of anybody who dislikes Dwayne Wade. I don't know how you could dislike him. And if he never gets injured, I think we're talking about a top 12 to agree to top 15, that range, because I think he would play a larger part in the 13 and 14 championships. And like I just said, I do believe that if he's not kind of on the back nine there in 14 because of the injuries, that they would have won 14 as well, and a three-peat being the second option. Even if you are, I still do think that helps. Yes, he did guard the opponent's best player on a lot of occasions, and he was undersized to the guys that he was guarding. He's 6'4". Kobe was 6'6", 6'6" and a half-ish. And he was, not checking Kobe. No one could, but he was going at Kobe every single night. That was kind of his MO whenever the best player was coming at him, he was guarding that. So I agree with you there, Trey. I love Dwayne Wade, man. I mean, Flash, and like the way that he kind of the way he just carried himself on the court, and like this is my house, that Heat thing. Like, man, there's so many great moments from Dwayne Wade. Love Dwayne Wade. So glad that he's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Totally deserves it. Can we all agree that, I think you have a different opinion, I believe, but do we all agree that he's the third best shooting guard ever?
Oh, yeah.
Third best shooting guard ever.
So Jordan, Kobe, and then Wade?
Yeah.
Because I would say that is generally the consensus.
So if we're saying that, if we're gonna say that, then then he's already being talked about as in the GOAT conversation. You know what I mean?
Well, no,
not the GOAT, but like he's up there with.
Because I mean, Magic, Bird, Shaq, Wilt,
So
Hakeem,
the shooting guard
guards.
position,
just a shooting guard,
is a little smaller scoped than the other ones.
Yeah.
The center one takes over everything.
Yes,
Fives
wide
and
open.
fours there's so many of them that are great that he's, I don't think, ever passing, even
Yeah,
if he's
agreed.
healthy.
Agreed.
That like I disagree on the Dirk thing. He wouldn't be better than probably Kevin Garnett in my book either. You know what I mean? And then now you're looking at
That's close.
Kevin
No.
Durant
That's
and
close.
now Giannis.
I think I'd still put him.
3 and a 4.
Dwayne Wade's better than Kevin Garnett.
If they win 14 and he's an integral role of that, I think he is better than Kevin Garnett all time. 4 championships, a key part in all of that. And if he's still Flash in 13, 14, I think Kevin Garnett's one ring doesn't do. And I'm not just saying ring culture or anything, the defensive impact, but also we just talked about Dwayne Wade being a great defender at his size as well. So
I'd say top 3. I'd definitely say he's the top.
he's a third guard.
best.
Third best shooting guard, yeah.
So Clay's fourth. That's
Clay.
has to
Clay.
be
Allen Iverson, James Harden.
four-time NBA
Reggie
champion.
Miller.
We're talking second man on a team that plays
Dwayne-
fiddles.
AI's he was a 1, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was-
I
he was
won't
a
accept-
one,
I
too.
won't accept an
That's
AI
tough.
too. I
That's
won't accept
fine.
an AI too.
He's generally considered a 2, but okay.
Yeah, you're right.
But I hear he's
AI, James Harden, even Reggie Miller.
James Harden's a 1.
Respect.
still
no,
be
James
playing.
Harden has been a
No.
2 the majority
See
of
what
his
I mean?
career.
Respect-
But I thought
look,
it's small scope.
But look, respect to
What do you
Klay
mean?
Thompson. I'm not taking anything from Klay Thompson, but there's names above.
Clay's the
above.
only true 2 out of all
I
of the
guess when I-
4 we
when I-
just named.
When I
Clay's
say
the only true 2 out of the 3
when
we
I
just
said
named.
would you say when I say small scope?
Reggie
I just
Miller
feel like
is a true 2.
there's
He's
just-
played
okay,
shooting guard
yeah,
his
Reggie.
entire
I just
career,
think
and
the
he's
shooting guard
definitely has a
position
better
is
resume.
Clay-
Definitely has a better resume than
between
than
all-star appearances.
Yeah, I mean threes actually and also maybe not the better resume because Clay has the rings, but also Reggie was an overall better player. All-star appearances, all NBA teams, points, 3-pointers, all that. So,
I don't think I put Klay Thompson above Manu Ginobili.
Oh, that's
a
tough.
different conversation. All right, let's wrap it there. We're about to get wild. Okay, that was a good one. You guys get 300 points for what did he say, and that means we are on to Bob's Buckets because it's
time for Bob's Buckets.
Hi. I'm Buckets. Welcome to the Bob Show. I'm giving you guys the top Bobs that we have right now. Okay. Just kidding. We're doing stat leaders. Summer League stat leaders right now. Points per game. I was catching some of the games lately. Caught a Miami Heat game, funny enough. And Orlando Robinson was turning it up, man. Orlando Robinson is very good.
Tell you what.
He was a lot of UD comps was kind of funny because he's not old as hell, but someone who just has really great feel.
I'm gonna
around
need
the
him to
rim.
change his number.
Also,
is it
59
59 or 25? Because
both suck.
59 I hate. 25 I'm fine with. 59 makes me want to scream.
Anyway, the close second to that one is actually Jabari Smith Jr. We all saw what Jabari Smith Jr. did on that game winner. I really like to see that second-year jump from these sophomore players, these rookies drafted last year. So I love to see that. Next, rebounds. We're going to talk Isaiah Jackson, Indiana. Yes, sir. Indiana knows what they're doing. Isaiah Jackson, again, second-year man. Great sign of development. The explosion is amazing. Close behind him is actually another Indiana rookie, Jarris Walker. And if anyone watched Summer League, you know Jarris Walker is the man. He absolutely... of the Houston. Wait, no, Jarris Walker plays for the Pacers.
Yeah, but he went to Houston.
He went to Houston.
He went to Houston. That totally confused me there for a second. Anyway, Jarris Walker is super bouncy. You're going to look at some pick and roll situations with Halliburton, some alley-oops that are going to be absolutely delicious. Looking forward to that. He's an immediate threat as well. Assist is Keontae George. Played for Utah, but he actually played for Baylor last year. Saw him up close and personal. This guy will be a problem. Okay. The assist, he's. I think that's an AAU pick. That's hilarious. Anyway, he only played 1 year in Baylor. Really long, huge, really good at dishing the ball out. So big fan of Keontae George, actually. And finally blocks Kendall Brown, another Indiana Pacer. He had stress fracture surgery back in February, put him out. So he actually was finally able to return and is. 2-game, 3-game sample size, what have you. But Victor's right behind him, so we already talked about Victor. But shout out to the Indiana Pacers development. Absolutely killer, as well as Utah Jazz. So,
I'm in on the Pacers.
Yeah.
What
I'm
position?
100% in on the Pacers.
What position does Jarris Walker play? Is he
He'll be a 4.
A 4?
Andrew Nimhard.
Oh,
huge
Nimhard.
Huge for Pacers, man.
Thank you for
I
shouting
was big
him out.
on him last year, and he's been playing amazing this year.
So Nimhard versus Mathurin. Nimhard unfortunately did not have that develop big jump, that second-year thing. Eggs Benny did. Eggs Benny's top 5 in scoring right now in the Summer League. He's having that jump as well with Isaiah Jackson. So boom, right there. Halliburton's happy. You have these 2-year guys already now moving and shaking. It's awesome. So
for sure, I'm big on the
Shout out to
Smith.
Summer
The
League.
Smith pick was huge. He's been balling out. The second-year guy, he's averaging 30 points a game during Summer League.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Pacers. I think I mentioned this last week. Look out! I think they've got enough young talent, and Rick Carlisle. This is going to be his 3rd year with the team now. Halliburton, close second in assists per game last year. If he doesn't get injured, I think he leads the league in assists per game. Miles Turner finally comfortable actually being on the roster and not constantly being in trade talks. Looks like they're going to build around those guys and build around Andrew Nimhard and Eggs Benny and all these guys. So I like the Pacers, and I agree with you, Bob. I like what the Pacers have on the table. So well done. Good buckets.
Nice. I like that.
All right, let's get to got it. Let's get to a YB mystery game. Welcome to the YB mystery game. None of you know how this game works, correct?
Nope.
Perfect. For this edition of the YB mystery game, you're not trying to think of the rule. Okay? We will be operating on a point system. These points do translate to your monthly point total. So keep that in mind when playing. We will start with Bob, and I'll just kind of walk you through it. Let's have some claves. Bob, This is round one. You'll each get one, I'll call it attempt, but prompt per round. Bob, I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to offer you 50 points. You can either accept those points, reject those points, or gift those points to one of your co-hosts. What would you like to do with that 50-point offer? Accept, reject, or gift? You got a lot of these to get to.
I'm going to reject.
Reject. Heard. Justin, same offer, 50 points. Accept, reject, or gift to one of your co-hosts.
I'm going to gift.
Okay. What would you like to gift, and who would you like to gift to?
Oh, I could decide, or is it just gift the 50 points?
Gift the...
Oh,
right, sorry.
okay, sorry.
Yep.
I thought, like,
I
a number.
apologize. I did misspeak. Yep, 50 points to
You know
whom?
what? I'm going to go ahead and gift you the 50 points.
I am not in the I am not in the game.
Good try.
Just
Co-host,
these two.
I was
Good
like,
try.
okay, give it a Trey.
Trey.
Yes.
Heard.
Hey, Michael, can you go ahead and do that sauce for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, he did it.
That's why I was going to gift you the 50 points.
Let's dance, cowboy.
Okay, Trey.
Hey, how you doing, Michael?
Same offer, 50 points.
I'll take it.
Accept, reject, or gift.
Trey takes them.
Accept it.
You're going to accept the 50 points.
Yes, sir.
Okay, on to round two. Bob. 100 points is the offer. You can accept, reject, or gift the 100 points.
What was that? One more time. I will gift.
I did a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't show the camera, but it was a lot.
for you.
I'm gonna gift to Justin. Actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Still coming out strong.
Justin, same offer.
I'd like to gift these points to Bob.
Trading places. Trace, same offer.
I'll take them.
Oh.
Accepting the 100 points. Understood.
Hey, at least this counts to your water champ.
Oh damn.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Bob, we're on to round three.
Yep.
We're going to change this up a bit. I'm going to offer you 250 points. You can choose to accept, reject, gift, or split the points between either yourself and another co-host, or evenly amongst everyone. Well, not evenly, because I don't want to do that math, but or between the two of them, however you'd like to do it.
I love that. I'm gonna gift both of them the equal amount. Actually, no. I'm gonna give it all to Justin. Just
Okay,
kidding.
gifting all of it to Justin.
Okay.
Justin, same offer to you.
That was
250.
250. I'm going to gift those points to Trey.
Okay. Golly. Sorry. Whew. This one's beating my ass, boys. Okay. Trey, same offer.
I'm going to give these to Bob.
Gifting 250 points to Bobbert. Understood. All right, round four now. Bob, the offer is 500 points. You can choose to accept, reject, gift, or split.
I think I'm gonna accept this one.
Okay, good job.
Okay.
Justin, same offer, 500. Accept, reject, gift, or split.
I'm going to split them between Trey and Bob.
So we're going 250 each, right?
Yep.
Okay, just updating that scoreboard there. Okay, heard. Trey, same offer, 500 points on the board. You can accept, reject, gift, or split.
I'm going to split between Bob and Justin.
So you're gifting all 500 away, and you're splitting 250 and 250. Understood. All right, we're getting into weird territory now.
Okay.
Round five, Bob. The offer is 1,000 points. You may choose to accept, reject, gift, split, or
God.
Excuse me.
What?
Steal as many points as you like from one of your co-hosts. Just so you know, in this game exclusively, where everyone stands, you have 1,350 points. Justin has 600 points, and Trey has 700 points.
It's 1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna gift it to Justin.
Gifting all 1,000 points to Justin.
Correct.
Okay.
Justin, same offer. 1,000. Accept, reject, gift, split, or steal as many points as you want. Just an update on the score now. Bob has 1,350. You have 1,600. And Trey has 700.
I have an idea what the game's supposed to be, but watch it just be a straightforward situation. I'm going to gift all of them to Bob.
All 1,000 points to Bob. You guys just throwing back and forth. Understood. Trey, same offer. 1,000 points. Accept, reject, gift, split, or steal as many points as you like from one of your co-hosts.
So if I want to steal,
in this game exclusively, yes. Bob has 2,350. Justin has 1,600. You're gonna steal?
Yep.
What are you stealing?
2,350.
Taking all of Bob's points.
Give me all of them.
Wow. All right, our final round here. Amazing. Amazing. Let me just update that real quick. Okay. So where we stand now, Bob, you have 0 points.
Yeah.
Justin has 1,600 points, and Trey has 3,050 points. The offer is 2,000 points. You can accept, reject, gift, split, or steal as many points as you like from one of your co-hosts, like somebody who just took 2,350 from you.
Hey, wait a second. Good point.
He will get an opportunity to re-steal. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, well aware. I'm going to go ahead and just give him to Justin.
You're going to give all 2,000 points to Justin?
I'm prepared to. Correct. Yes.
Okay. Let me get that updated there. Wowza. Okay. Justin, same offer. 2,000. Accept, reject, gift, split, or steal as many points as you like. A quick update. Can't steal anything from Bob. He has 0 points. You have 3,600, and Trey has 3,050 points.
Can I swap with Bob?
No.
Okay. Was not an option.
You
That's
could
a fair
gift him
point.
the 2,000 of the offer if you'd like.
You know, I will gift him the 2,000.
Okay. Gifting Bob 2,000 points. Trey, same offer, 2,000 points. You can choose to accept, reject, gift, split, or steal as many points as you like from one of your co-hosts. Bob has 2,000 and Justin has 3,600. You're sitting at 3,050.
I'm going to steal all of Justin's.
Steal all of Justin's points.
Trey, you dog.
3,600. Okay. So the final standings for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, 2,000 points.
Yes.
Justin, 0 points.
None of them.
And Trey, 6,650.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning Trey is our big loser.
Justin's a winner.
Justin wins.
Low ball.
Because the goal of this game was generosity. It was all about gifting to your teammates.
Oh,
so,
man.
Justin, congratulations. You gifted the most with 3,900 points gifted away to one of your co-hosts, being generous, which, not sure if you noticed, 3 times already in this episode, I dropped the word generous or generosity, just sprinkled in there, trying to get in your brain, a little subtle thing. Justin, you gifted away 3,900 points. Give yourself 500 points.
Okay. 1 second.
Bob, you're gonna get 250, and Trey is going to lose 250 points on that game.
Oh,
there.
no.
That's what greed gets you, brother.
Greed getting greedy.
Yeah.
So give it all to me.
I had a
Capitalist.
feeling I was like, it's either going to be that we're going to big brain ourselves into thinking that, and then Trey's going to wind up with 6,000 points.
Exactly.
Or I was like, it
Yeah.
can't be that. It's
Or
got to
it
be
has
golf.
to be the lowest.
It's gotta be golf.
And also, if you didn't know, those points do not actually translate to the monthly total. It was just a, you might want these points, but see, ha ha ha. Greed.
Got us.
Greed. Generosity. That's good. Take care of your people. Okay, that means it's time for Trey's Fact of the Day.
Alrighty, guys. Already touched on it a little before in
The
this
grass?
episode.
You touched the grass? Oh, okay, sorry.
I did that before I walked in the door.
Nice.
But no, we got to see Victor finally play on Friday. He played terrible, as we already spoken. 9 points, 8 rebounds, shooting 2 for 13.
Yeah,
from the
Victor on
field.
Friday was a mess.
Yeah, he was big mess.
Was that 50 Cent? Nelly? Sorry?
But no, Saturday he picked it up, or his next game, not Saturday, but it was, his next game he picked it back up, played a lot better. So now where I'm getting at is there's another player in mind that compares to him, which is one Chet Holmgren, who I think that they're very consider like you can compare these two players. I think that they both have the same height. Well, he has 5 inches over him, but I think Chet brings a lot to their team. So my question where I'm getting at while I'm fumbling over my words is who's going to bring more to their team this year? So who's going to make that big jump for their team? I know that San Antonio doesn't have a lot of players around them like Oklahoma City does. I know Oklahoma finished in the 10th spot. I think bringing Chet back, that jumps them up at least 3 spots.
I love it.
So yeah, I'm curious of what you guys think. Who do you think will bring more of an impact to their team this year?
Yeah, I'll start with this one because I've called Chet Holmgren the uncooked spaghetti noodle in the past on this podcast. And while that's not certainly the case, he's gained, 13 pounds, somewhere around there over this last season. That's super impressive. Even that little bit of weight makes a huge difference. That could be the difference between 5 and 8 boards, it could be the difference between 1 to 2 blocks and stuff like that. Like, hey, I appreciate that. So that development, that what he has around him, yeah, it's easy to say Chet will have the most impact on a team that is building around the youth, whereas Victor is going to have an impact by himself by essentially just coming out and playing his own game, and it's going to be unique and stylish. So it's a really great question. But from a team standpoint, next year, right now, I'll give it to Chet.
Ooh, Chet. Victor. Sorry.
You got him winning Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
No.
Victor?
Okay.
Yes.
Victor, yes. Okay.
I think Victor will have a bigger impact on his team
Gotcha.
next year, and I'm going to go out on this limb. The Spurs in the season with a better record than the Thunder do. That's how
You're
much of an
crazy.
impact I think Victor will have immediately.
I don't think you're crazy, but I do disagree just because the Thunder have a lot of talent.
Sure.
The Spurs do as well, and I think the big difference, who's going to take the bigger win-loss leap is going to be the Spurs because they were intentionally trying to tank last year. Pops does that better than anybody, and they're going to take a huge catapult in the win-loss column. But who's going to have the bigger impact? I'm going to go Victor. But I think it's going to be really close. I do think they're going to be like 2 top 3 Rookie of the Year finishers. Like, they are going to be competitive in that. I think Chet, and also Chet is going to have the advantage. So, we kind of talked about this in the group chat. Victor, still trying to recover my tongue, is a piece of coal. We talked about Victor, he's played professional basketball for the last few years, and Chet now has a year of professional level development under his belt. He gained 20+ pounds. He still looks like Jack Skellington, but he gained a lot of muscle apparently, and looks like he's moving a little bit smoother so far in the summer league. And I think that not smoother than Victor, but smoother than he was. I think that Victor's defensive impact is going to be not significantly better, but notably better. I think that Victor, just sheer size and he's a hawk on defense, man. Like, he is not only blocking everything, but his active hands down low and all that, and his dexterity and all that, I think is really going to play a factor. So, I'm going to give the edge to Victor, but like I said, I do think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I see it being close, but I honestly, yeah, I'm big on Chet. I watched him a lot in college, and yeah, I see him taking the Rookie of the Year this year. I know with politics and all that's involved in the NBA, they're all big on Victor right now. So I mean, like, what's going to help Oklahoma or Chet's situation is Oklahoma. They're going to be in the talking of the playoffs all year, I'm sure, and Oklahoma's going to be aired more. Well, I'm sure with Victor being on the Spurs, they're going to get a lot more airtime. But
No, they did. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
I agree. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see it. I can't wait to see their first matchup. I hope they both go for 27 plus and 8 blocks each.
I just don't see Chet being like a 20 and 12 guy the same way I see like Victor being like a 25 and almost 15 guy.
I think
I'll give him 18. I give him like 18 and like 7.
Victor?
Yeah.
That's insane to me because Paolo just put up 20 plus, and I think Victor's vastly better than Paolo.
Well, but Paolo
Totally
is
different teams.
Paolo is a scorer, and that is his role on the team.
Victor's the only player to Spurs.
That's not true. No. They don't have Paolo Banchero or Franz Wagner or know all the other guys that the Magic have, but the Spurs have a lot of good young talent who can score the ball, and so his role isn't going to be the number one option right out of the gate. I don't believe.
I think Chet's going to fight with SGA for points. So like you go, SGA's going to put up 30. Damn
He
near,
just
so
plays. I think he plays a little more down in the paint too. He can shoot mid range and outside, so that's what helps him out a lot. But you see Victor playing outside a lot, and it seems like he wants to stay. He's like more of an outside mid range type of guy. He'll clean up stuff because he's 7'5", but he's not that guy that wants to go down there and post up.
So even though we are talking about two very similar players and the different height difference is 4 inches, we're now still even breaking it down into the point of, okay, a traditional big versus a non-traditional big. We're still getting that conversation.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
it's
even call Chet traditional.
He's not, but if it's a defensive prowess and if it's a heavier weight and if it's on a team focus, then it is Chet. It is a traditional big role for Chet. So if we don't want him to do that, we have to say, okay, then Chet has to play like Victor. He has to stretch out. He has to have good ball handling skills. He has to shoot, by the way.
Which he can do.
All of those.
He can do. Yeah.
So,
but in terms of role for the team, Chet is going to play, like you said, a more traditional big man role than Victor will. And I also do think that Pop is going to craft some crazy ass system for around Victor where he doesn't have to be the on ball guy that he was in France or whatever, but he can still get to his spots and get the buckets that he needs to.
Like him guarding Brandon Miller, like that.
That was weird, but the other thing is, like,
weird, man.
I'm not gonna be surprised if he's a top 2 in blocks this year.
Yeah,
I mean, the blocks and the jump shots are really the thing because people think they have the space, they'll do a step back or whatever. I
saw him do that,
and he tips them all the time. He's just right there, and it's his reaction time, it's his reflexes, and his, like I said earlier, his dexterity and his awareness on the defensive side of the ball is really going to play a factor, and I think that will be a determining factor in who wins Rookie of the Year. So
for sure.
All right, good fact there, Trey. Let's get to our last game, and it's a new game. It's called The Fast Break. I don't remember editing that to be that quick, but
that's fast.
Whatever. There it is. All right, welcome to The Fast Break. In this game, you will work as a team, going in rotation to quickly name as many NBA things as you can that fit the category of the round. You will score points if you reach the target number. I receive the points if you do not. If the team fails to reach the target number, one of you may use a solo save to name the remaining items if you're confident you can reach the target on your own for double or nothing points. So that's what's on the table. You each get 1. There's 5 rounds total, so be strategic about that. Are we ready to play? Everybody got that?
Yeah, how many points are the rounds worth?
I'm going to tell you.
Thank you.
Are we ready to play?
Yes!
Round 1. I don't know that this sound works for this, actually.
Okay.
Maybe we need...
I don't know. Give me another one.
No, that's speed takes. Maybe that's a phone call. Maybe this? No, that's 60 seconds. Maybe this?
5, 4.
No, that's 5-second violation.
It's time for Bob's.
Maybe this one?
can't tell if
Yes.
you have one or if you
This is
if
it.
you're going through these and if it's a bit. I don't know if it's
I
a
don't
bit or
hate
not.
that.
No,
Okay.
this is the one.
Okay, all right.
Round 1 is worth 100 points.
It's so good.
I didn't do this on purpose, but heard.
You did.
Round 1 is worth 100 points. The category is European-born players. And the target score is 12. 100 points. 12 is the target.
You researching?
European-born players, 100 points.
When are we
you ready?
starting? Oh, I didn't know when we were
Begin.
starting.
Anybody?
Whoever wants to
Giannis.
start.
Luka Doncic.
Okay, so we're going counterclockwise then.
Okay, Dirk.
Give me Joel Embiid.
Jose Calderon.
Tony Parker.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Nicholas Batum.
Give me Manu Ginobili.
Did you say Tony Parker?
I already said
Damn it.
Calling it there, calling it there. No, we got
How many
to
were we at?
8.
How many do we need?
12.
So in that situation, or never mind.
What? What?
In that situation, we could have.
You can still save it if you want.
Okay, got
but
you.
it's the first one. I mean,
Yeah, no.
you
Oh,
want to do
and
it?
they're worth escalating points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
then
just- yeah, I'm gonna say
you
that.
can have how many points there?
Hundo, peace for you, boy.
Should have
I'm
saved it, but
following
it's all
now.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, back
Rudy
to
Gobert.
it. Round 2. Round 2 is worth 150 points. The category will require a target score of 9 players.
9. We were deciding on a rotation.
And the category, yeah,
9
yeah,
players.
we are going in rotation, so it'll be Bob,
Yeah.
then Justin, or whoever wants to start. But
I'll
in
start.
Regular rotation. And the category is retired Phoenix Suns players.
Charles Barkley.
Trey.
Leandro Barbosa.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Steve Nash.
Raja Bell.
Amari Stoudemire.
I'm gonna go with oh no.
Come on.
Dang it.
Too much
come
time.
on.
Too much time.
How many do we
No.
need?
I
You
didn't
got
know.
to 6.
We
You
needed
need
9.
9. Anybody want to save? Anybody want to save? Going once.
And we only get one, right?
Going twice.
Yeah, you only get one save.
Sold. 150 points to me. Okay, cool. We're having fun. On to round 3. It is tough because I saw a moment where Trey stole one that Bob had. If I'm not mistaken.
Was it the Raja Bell one?
I can't. I think it was the Raja hitting me like, oh, duh. I can't remember what it was.
I had a few more too, man. Damn
I
it.
had none of them.
That's fine.
Okay.
Where's the
We'll get
L?
them next time.
Round 3.
Starting with Trey.
Start with whoever you want.
I got
don't
you.
care.
Oh, okay.
Got you. I got you.
Round 3 is worth 200 points. We need 12 is the target score.
Okay.
12. And the category is in-game violations.
Technical foul.
I'll be a little lenient with these.
Okay.
So just let it fly.
5 second. 5 second violation.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Lane and fracture.
Fraction hurt.
Reach in.
3 seconds in the key.
Out of bounds.
Oh, a personal foul.
Double dribble.
Traveling.
Oh
We're
no.
up to 8.
8. I don't have it. Nope. 24-second violation would work.
How many do we need?
You needed 12. You got to 8. Give me a save if anybody wants it.
How many more rounds we got?
This would be. I mean, you only have 3, including this one. So anybody want to steal? Going once.
I think you can do it.
Going
you only
twice.
need 4.
Double or nothing points. 400 points. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Nobody takes it. Understood.
I had over the back, reach in,
I was gonna do charge.
I already said reach in.
charge,
would have been
block.
All right.
Goaltending.
Yeah.
200 more points to me.
How many more rounds we got?
Two more.
Oh, okay.
So
I gotta say, we gotta use these saves.
So this will do it.
Dang.
Okay. Yeah, I did not set this game up to be this difficult. I think,
I know.
to be honest, I think you guys are kind of struggling. I'm not talking crap or anything.
No,
but
yeah,
Okay.
no, for sure.
I'm not just.
I think I could have
didn't
saved
want
this
this
on two of
game
them,
to be
but I
perceived
wanted
as
to
just
save
a
it.
me scraping points game because that's not what it is.
I don't think it is at all. I just
Okay.
we were like,
struggling.
I should have just saved the European one and went for it and called it a day.
We got
well.
this.
It's okay.
All right.
It's all right.
Oh.
Joel
Okay.
Embiid's not from
I know.
Europe either.
I
This
know.
one's wild.
Yeah, I got my 500 points. I'm good.
Here we go. Number 4. Number 4 is worth 250 points.
Mm-hmm.
You need 18 is the target score. Let's bump that down to 15. 15, seeing how you guys are struggling. Let's go with 15 is the target score. And the category is current head coaches.
Okay.
And begin.
Joe Mazzulla.
Let's go with Ty Lue.
Will Hardy.
Why'd you do that? Darvin Ham.
4,
Greg Popovich.
5.
Nope.
Too much time. Golly.
What?
Anybody got 10 more head coaches in their brain?
I don't have 10 more.
10 more.
Not 10.
I should have used my
Going
save earlier,
once.
dude.
Going twice. No takers on
Not
the
10
save.
of them? No way. I could get like 6 more, but not 10.
Bob's
I know.
thinking.
I quickly counted to like 6 or 7. I was like, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
struggling.
wow, 250 points.
I was like, Eric
250
Spoelstra.
points
I
to me.
couldn't like send it to you, but like,
Yeah, you can't
I was thinking of
telepathic
Rick
it.
Carlisle. I couldn't think of his name, the Indiana Pacers coach.
Baldy.
Yeah.
Okay, last one here.
Come on, gang.
Damn it.
Tom Thibodeau. Maybe I could have got 10. It's fucking mascots.
Category 5 is worth 300 points. 12 is the target score.
There it is.
12 is the target score. No one has used a save. Only one of you can at this point.
Whoa, that was never in the rules.
Yes, it was.
No, in my brain, it was never in the rules, and I was kind of hoping you could triple up on one of these.
Well, that would defeat the whole purpose. Okay, the category is, of course, NBA mascots.
Benny the Bull.
That's just what he says. Every
Buzz.
time. Pierre the Pelican.
Rocky.
3, 4.
Nope.
Okay, so we have 4. How many do you want?
12. 8. I mean,
Okay.
go for the save. You might as well.
Or we give him how many points?
If you
This
go for
one
the
would
save,
be
you give him
600.
twice as many points.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think
You've got 8 more mascots in you,
8
Bob.
more
You
mascots
studied
in me.
this. You studied this.
This is what I get to use my degree.
Yeah, might as well.
I get to use my degree finally.
Yes?
Oh!
Save?
All right, save.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna go at my pace. Just
hang on.
no one talk.
Okay.
Lock
yeah,
in.
Yeah. Your thing.
He throws that on.
Tell you what, no pace at this. No
Oh.
speed to this.
Oh,
if you
cool.
just since no one's used a save, and to be honest, you guys are kind of struggling with this game. If you can name me 8 more mascots in a reasonable amount of time,
Yeah.
I'll
2
give,
hours.
I'll give you
go
the
by.
points.
Okay, do you accept former or only current?
You know what? Go for it. Whatever you want.
Okay, Moondog.
Okay. 5.
I'm gonna give you the. I'm gonna give you Burner.
What's that?
Miami Heat.
6. No, it's
Oh,
not
it's
Burner.
Not. Damn. Burner.
Shot 17.
Give me Stuff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, that's 6.
I'm going to need. I already said Pierre the Pelican, but I want the Hornet. Hugo.
That's 7.
The Thunder is.
Said Buzz.
It's not Lightning. It's not Thunder. It's Crash.
That's 8.
The Milwaukee Bucks. Fear the Deer. Oh, he's got a stupid name. I don't want to remember it. Suns Gorilla.
9.
Give me Mavs Man.
10. 2 more.
Give me Champ Mavs Man.
11. 1 more. Do it for the team. Put your team on your back. I put the team on my back.
Who's the Warriors?
It's really not one for the Warriors. It's
There
weird,
isn't one.
man.
They don't
yeah,
have a
they don't have
Warriors
one.
on the mascot.
What's your other team?
We've looked into Lucky the Leprechaun. Is that correct?
Lucky Leprechaun was already said, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Hawks. That man's name, Harvey.
Mm.
I'll double check for you. Hang on, because I don't believe that's the.
Hold on, I won't look.
That is incorrect.
But I know it's close. Okay, it's Hawks. It's Hold on, I can make this easier on myself. Grizzlies, New Orleans Pelicans, San Antonio Spurs. I don't really have one. The Coyote. Spurs Coyote? That's not considered a name, is it?
No.
Minnesota, Los Angeles, OKC, Portland, Utah.
One more.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, Bob.
For 600 points. I'm gonna need it soon.
Yes,
Time
it's
is running out.
Yeah.
Harry the Hawk.
Hey.
Yes, well done. 600
Good
points
job.
to you. Well done. Good job on the save.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Good job.
Originally, this game did not have a save included, and then when I got to the mascot round, I was like, I want to give an opportunity for Bob to shine.
Yeah.
I could have saved in the international
Yes.
or the European and the Suns, but I don't know why I didn't.
That's all right. I mean, I understand not wanting to burn it too early, but so what were the final points on that game?
On
there,
that game,
Justin?
700 big points to Michael, and 600 of the rest of us.
Well done.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, that save really did it for you.
Good job.
Thank you for giving me a
Attaboy,
little
Bob.
bit of time on that one.
Oh yeah. You can't go too quick on the save. I like that. I like that game. A little fun, and that was a new one. And so let's gamble these points away. In props to you.
Oh, righty. Hey, Michael,
Yeah.
you are in last place. 'Cause
That's
you did have
okay.
that 500-point demerit to start the day. So you have 1,900 points. You have the dream.
Exactly where I started.
Yep. Over the storm.
No. This is wrong over here.
Nope, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
No points were bet. Oh,
There
no.
it is.
It
Yes.
just needs to be put in the scoreboard though. That'll multiply.
All right, just
I'll fix it. You're
okay,
good. Go ahead.
then
Do
you
your
still have
thing.
1,900 points either way. So with 1,900 big points, the dream over the storm. How many points are you thinking?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't even pick this bet, so I have no interest in it. Dream over storm. Dream burned me last time. Let's see if they can get me this time. Put it all.
Put it all. Betting like Trey. Bob, you've got 3,550 points in first place. You've got the Sparks over the Aces.
Big upset alert.
Big upset alert. How many points?
250.
2,050 points. All right, 250 points it is. I have 3,300 points. I've got the links over the wings. I'm going to put 300 on it. Trey, 2,550 points. You've got the sun over the sky.
2,000.
That is where it belongs.
Hold on. 2,000?
2,000.
2,000 big ones. And that's where we have it, folks.
Fantastic. I guess we should update the people on our water champ thing.
Oh, yeah.
We did kind of tease it at the beginning. So let's see how this started. Justin and I were talking, and Justin said, let's do like a run a mile thing. I can't run. He was like, you want a bike? I was like, I'm not going to buy a bike. And so all these things. And he was like, well, let's do, like a kind of healthy challenge or whatever. Yeah. And you want to do water. And I was like, well, you don't want to do water though.
Yeah.
Because, I drink a lot of water. Right? If you don't know this about me, I am pretty much Miles from last week. I am water. I also drink a boatload of water. And so I was like, well, you don't want to do that. But he was like, yeah. So we decided to do it. And the first week was a bit of a blowout. Oh, well, no big deal. And then week 2, we got Bob and Trey in on it. And so I guess we can update the scoreboard here. Trey
really
is dead.
Yeah, I haven't been updating it at all.
Trey
Sorry,
doesn't
guys.
have any water in his body at all.
Trey Sahara Desert.
Yeah. Justin's at 945 ounces consumed for the week, although you didn't log anything for Saturday through Monday, so
I just forgot, to be honest with you.
Oh, well. It's okay if you forget. It's
on
a
you.
bummer for your thingamajig. Bob has 2,016 ounces, a close-ish second to your boy with 2,784 ounces consumed throughout the week. And I would say that the only day I did anything abnormal this week was day 1 on Tuesday when I had 20 bottles of water, 20 of my bottles of water, which are 32 ounces each, 640 ounces in a single day, which is just a little bit over 5 gallons of water. Which,
if you're curious, is also not healthy.
No,
it is. Yeah, drinking a lot of water is healthy.
If you're used to it, if your body's not used to it, no.
5
But
gallons of water.
My body is used to it.
I was going to say, if I just started trying to do that, no.
Yeah, no, my body is used to all this water. I am the water.
I don't drink soda. I don't drink, energy drinks for the most part.
Drink
or
water
anything.
all the time.
Water, yeah.
I can't. I don't care if I'm going down the street to get a burger. I have to bring my water bottle with me. What if my mouth gets dry? What if I get thirsty? Afraid of it, scared of it. Emotional support water bottle. I'm one of those people, and that's okay. So I have 2784 and 2016 for Bob, and 945 for Justin. Let's see if Trey actually wants to compete this week.
All right, sounds
But the rules for this, the stakes, I guess I should say, are that at the end of the month, we agreed at one point on 500 poll each, but
no, we didn't agree.
But
these guys got a little lippy about it, and I knew. I was like, no.
Lippy.
But we're gonna do 100 reduced from the 3 losers, gifted to the 1 winner.
It's like an ante.
Yeah, exactly. So we each have 100 points on the board. Whoever drinks the most water at the end of the month wins, and I will obviously get that all updated into the scoreboard as well, and we'll get that all taken care of. So it'll be a free 300 points for your boy, which is very exciting for me. And if you, listening or watching at home, want to keep track of all of our game picks as well as chat with us or give us game ideas, ask us questions, any of that good stuff, hit the link in the description of this. Join this chalkboard group chat. It's a good time, and it's also a fun and free way to support the show. As always, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends, and follow us at @Yay_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
Also, just a reminder, we are recording live from the Yay Studio.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Which, if you do not know, we do not edit. We press record and we post what we got. Also, go to yaybasketball.com for exclusive YB merch, those mugs we were talking about earlier, t-shirts, hats, stickers, and hoodies with a bunch of great designs. So go grab some of that sweet Yay Basketball merch, yaybasketball.com for exclusive YB merch. Bob, what you got for the people, my acquaintance?
Thank you for recognizing me as your acquaintance, as you should.
You are acquainted.
I appreciate that.
We are acquainted.
Touch the grass.
I will do that. Yep. Justin.
Damn. Oh.
Is he going to drink water for the...
Drink more water, folks.
Oh, wow. Ugh, the slurping, the audio only people. I'm disappointed in us. Trey!
So after you guys drink your water, you guys need to celebrate National Pina Colada Day.
Oh my God, I love
get you a pina colada.
I want a pina colada now.
Oh my gosh.
Should get some.
Justin's still drinking that.
Oh my God, he's still going.
2
Wow, he is
hours
going to drink
later.
that whole thing.
2 hours later.
Is this the song? Let's see if we get YouTube struck for this.
Rupert Holmes. Yeah, I know who sings this song.
One of the worst songs of all time.
Ew.
No!
Boo.
I'll take.
Justin is muted for the rest of the episode. Great song.
On you, and then I realized that
All right, everybody.
That was
Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. As always, we love you. And don't forget
a personal ad
that we're going to be back next week with a very special guest that I'm very excited for. I'm a personal fan of this guy, and it's going to be a great episode. So come on back. We love you. Don't forget, Yay Basketball.
Yay Basketball.